All right, thank you for joining up. This is Emergent Gaming Episode 4. We're going to be talking about Art of Rally, Circuit Superstars, and games like that are simply amazing. My problems with EA Play Pro so far, and a couple of select games on that. Xbox Game Pass Journeys, what I have planned for that, and the weird bots that are plaguing YouTube right now. You can follow me at Merginator on Twitter, and you can join up on Patreon if you wish, patreon.com/Merginator, and join the crew, all those that support me, either through Patreon or subscribing here on YouTube or just retweets on Twitter. I really do appreciate it. Now, EA Play Pro. I had a Windows update, so I updated Windows, updated everything with it, and tried to play some games on EA Play Pro, right? I'll just say EA Play. And I couldn't play Madden 22, and I was like, I'll just update my drivers for my graphics card, my GPU, because maybe that's why it's not booting up. Update all my drivers, I even did it twice, and reset my computer 1,700 times, and it's just not loading up. I don't know if anybody else has had a problem with this. The app itself, EA Play, loads up fine. It's when I want to play Madden 22 or a couple other games on EA Play. And I downloaded Call of Duty Cold War, I think it's what it's called. And I had the same problem there too. So, I don't know, it's obviously not just EA Play's fault, but certain games just aren't booting up. I double click on the game, it shows that it's booting up. I even go to the task manager, and it shows that it should be running, but it's not running. It like stays in the distant background, and I can't play shit. So I haven't been able to play Madden for days now. As soon as I get into the game, it makes me not want to play, so that's unfortunate. And then I was going to play Call of Duty because my wife has been playing it a lot and I want to join up and play with her again. So I downloaded it, did all the updates, again with the drivers and everything, and still I cannot get these games to load up. However, I did have some luck. I did get to play Forza Motorsport 7, and I finished the SRC Corvette Championship held by MRT Delete. And turns out I got third place overall, so even if you're slow like me, if you just show up and give it a shot, even with like 3 or 4 disconnects, I disconnected so much. For whatever reason, he gave me points for disconnecting, and I guess, you know, even if it's finishing last, it's points, but yeah, being consistent and just showing up to race every week, I got third place overall, so that was definitely a highlight. The shitty part about playing Forza Motorsport 7 this past week was, well, I came to the conclusion that, yeah, I'm just done with single player. But trying to drive the Audi S3 touring car around Bathurst is awful. I qualified dead last. Those TCC cars should be getting like 209s, 210s, and 211s maybe. If you're slow like me, 211 being 2 to 3 seconds behind the fastest people, not too bad. I was getting, my fastest clean lap was a 2:15, 3 seconds behind the slow people. Like, what the shit? So I'm trying to practice and get even better. But things aren't looking too good for me, and I know I've said this before, but this is my last time being playing on Forza Motorsport 7 with any leagues. As soon as I'm done with this Bathurst race, I am uninstalling the game and just making room for Forza Horizon 5, because I'll be playing the shit out of that. Many hours, so much hours, bigly numbers of hours. And it'll be great. So, talking about Xbox Game Pass, Back for Blood came out. And it's on Game Pass. So I installed it, and I haven't touched it yet. So that'll be my plan for next week. I also installed Destiny 2, because my friend has been talking about Destiny 2 for a long time, and he was like, man, I wish you can get into it. And I was like, Game Pass. They just put it on Game Pass for PC. So I installed Destiny 2, going to give that a shot. And I also updated Art of Rally and played that. And I also played another game on Steam, actually, which was Circuit Superstars. So I played Forza, had fun, tried playing Madden, that didn't work. And so Circuit Superstars just came out with a new update. And there's a lot going on for it now. Not only was it a new update, it's actually officially released now, and it's on Xbox. And guess what? That shit is cross-platform. I was racing people on Xbox, and it was awesome. So Circuit Superstars is cross-platform. If you don't have the game on PC, or just have been waiting for Xbox, get it, and we can race together. And the game, I've been playing it since, like, it first came out with its alpha stage demo, and it was fun back then, very limited, and they've just been working on the game and adding more things, and adding more cars, adding more tracks, adding more customization options, and it's a full-fledged game. It's so much fun. The soundtrack is simply amazing. It's top-down, old-school, retro racing, and it's really nostalgic for being such a new game. It reminds me of, Off-Road, Micro Machines, RC Pro-Am, and games like that. And it's been really fun. And then guess what? I started playing Art of Rally, and that game's kind of the same thing, where it just has like this old school feel. The soundtrack is amazing. And it made me think about how special those two racing games are, and how I think they are undervalued. Most racing games, when they come out, they're trying to be realistic. I don't care if it's a simulation or an arcade game, they're going for some sort of realism. And they go for like the same chase cam kind of feel, maybe bumper cam. And let's compare Grid and Need for Speed Heat. And what was another game that came out that was kind of the same thing, but I played those, and they're good street racers, they're good racing games, but they're kind of more the same. And you have Circuit Superstars come out, and Art of Rally come out, and they both kind of have the same simple design. It has a retro feel to it, the old school NES feel to it. The music is just captivating. It's one of those, it's like goosebumps, They really... On each game, the music is just so good. And they're going for a vibe. Circuit Superstars and Art of Rally, it goes for a vibe. It really does. And that vibe is laid back. That vibe is casual in a way. That vibe is the graphic style. The audio is amazing. And to go with the audio, the soundtracks for these games are stellar. They're on Spotify. I don't know about the Circuit Superstars one. I'd have to look that up. But Art of Rally, that soundtrack is on Spotify. And I jammed it a couple weeks ago. It's good, even without playing the game. It is like great synth-wavy music with a beat. Both games are. But Circuit Superstars is more chiptune, but it's still incredible. It still sounds amazing. And Art of Rally kind of has more of a soundtrack quality with its music, if that makes any sense. Like I touched base on, the games are very simple in design, but there's so much going on. With Circuit Superstars, you have strategies, you have the pit lane strats. Just seeing the damn pit crew changing your tires and adding gas in itself is really cool. And it has depth to it. Doesn't matter if you're playing single player or time trial mode or racing online. There is definitely a depth to Circuit Superstars, and the replayability is way up there. The fun factor is there. The controls are amazing. The game, sorry, my nose, allergy season, but the fun factor is there in Circuit Superstars, and it keeps making me come back to play it. I know I don't make that many videos on Circuit Superstars, but this is one of those games where I highly recommend it. It's one of the most fun racing games I've played in the last 5 years, and it's simple. You can just hop in and start playing and enjoy it. And the same thing with Art of Rally. The physics on Art of Rally are really, really amazing. I mean, it feels like if Dirt Rally 2.0 was toned back just a little bit for a casual rally racing game. And that's what it feels like. It is like the polygon version of Dirt Rally 2.0. It's that damn good. And their style is very retro. The music is very, very good. And even the music itself has a retro feel to it. And yeah, my point in this section of this podcast is Circuit Superstars and our Art of Rally are something special. They really are. And I really think that they, even though they're kind of taken back from past experiences with racing games, they're creating a vibe, they're going with simple design, and the games are just really, really fun. Even the single player, I don't like in most racing games. I love racing games, but the single player in most racing games is boring. Very, very boring, very grindy. Some of the worst ones I've played are pretty much any Forza Motorsport game and Grid. The newest Grid, that single player was just like Forza Motorsport 7. Just here's a list, make your races, and move on. Very little incentive. But with these games, you want to play it. You want to find out what happens next. Yes, some of them are it's just more racing through menus. It really is, but for whatever reason, this is just more fun. I think if the racing itself is fun, then single player is less taxing. Because I'm more than halfway done with Art of Rally at this point. Hopefully, I can finish it within the next week or two. But you gotta play them. They're going for a vibe. They're going for the fun factor. They're going for just being taken seriously with its physics and stereo sound quality. The lighting in Art of Rally is amazing. I have a hard time driving at night in any game. The headlights and the angle of the light and the light design, the graphical input on that is stellar. It doesn't matter which track I'm at. It could be heavy snow or going through the woods or driving along the beach. The lighting is just amazing. Even with the sunsets, it just looks really cool. They did a really good job with that. So congratulations to Art of Rally and Circuit Superstars. I don't know if I really got my point across, but those games are just magical. And everyone needs to play them. You don't even have to be a racing enthusiast to enjoy these games. That's how good they are. So, yeah, and the last thing I want to talk about for today's episode are the weird sex bots that plague YouTube comments. And I'll have some examples over here in the corner, but what the hell is that? With these pictures here, these bots actually engage with the topic, and that in itself is a strange anomaly. Because, previous bots were like, click here to touch boob, or, hey, do you want free car? Just stupid shit that had nothing to do with the topic or the video or whatever the hell is going on. These bots are actually paying attention to the content, and it's a video, so you have to know what the fuck's going on. These bots respond to the content, and that's terrifying. What the hell is that? That is like, it's like, obviously the username is like, click here to have sex for fun, and then it's just like, so I really found that this video was quite educational, and I do agree with you. And it'll actually say something specific in the video. And it doesn't even matter what I'm watching. It could be a music video. It could be something from Kurzgesagt, or whatever you pronounce it. It could be a video from some sort of like TED Talk. And it responds. but there's like a picture of an ass. What the hell is that? Is anybody else having this happen to them? Because it's not like it's just happening on one device. Like it's showing up on obviously my PC and my phone because it's the same YouTube app. But it's like, is this real? Like, is somebody? What's going on here? Like, how is this happening to me? And it's completely obnoxious, and it's completely obvious that they are bots. And they're just using sexual images and usernames to lure people into clicking the profile and to engage with them. And I'm pretty sure it's a keylogger too. So I haven't even clicked on that. I just report the response, and that's it. Don't click on their username, because I'm afraid that you can get your shit hacked. And of course, if they get one thing, they're going to get plenty of things because hackers suck. And it's been getting worse over the past 2 or 3 weeks, I've noticed, but I've had like 3 responses to my comment on another video like 5 times over the weekend, and that's crazy. It's skyrocketed. So, what is the deal with this trend, and when will Google remove this plague from the platform? I haven't even seen them acknowledge it, so is this happening to anybody else, or is this just me? Because when I posted the screenshot on Twitter, people were like, what the heck is that? And it's just like, am I the only one seeing this shit? This is awful. But yeah, I was incredibly busy at work last week, so I really don't have much to report on the games besides Circuit Superstars and Art of Rally and how much you just need to play them. I have plans to get more gaming in this week, and I really, really want to start incorporating Nintendo Switch games into this discussion. So I got the Switch fired up. It's charging right now, literally right here. I need to finish playing through Mario Golf and give you my opinion on that, because I want to. Not to mention Metroid Dread came out, and I really want to try that. And yeah, so... But yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching the Emergent Gaming Episode 4. The beautiful Art of Rally and Circuit Superstars were the main topic on this one. And you can follow me on Twitter at Merginator. Hit me up on Patreon, patreon.com/Merginator. If you want to join up for extra photos, posts, and I have some ideas for videos that will be Patreon exclusives. So, until then, until next time, stay safe, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.